Video games. I know them. You know them. They're commonly played around the world all day, every day for at least 16 hours a day without no break. So, uh, as you may have heard, there was a shooting in El Paso, Texas, and there was a shooting in Dayton, Ohio. Kind of scary for me because I'm in Ohio, but I'm not telling you what part. So, uh, there people on the news are trying to blame it on video games, and that's not the case. See, here's why it's not all video games' fault. Is because that it's like a mental illness issue. Like I know I'm getting offensive people by saying that, but it's true. Like, how do you think America and their citizens are getting guns? Like, we have no strict gun laws. Like, we don't do background checks. And, like, how are all these kids getting, like, AKs, like, with mags and, like, a bunch of ammunition and stuff? It's because the gun laws in America are not that strict. So, if we could prevent that by passing a law that would allow that we do background checks for any mental illness, then we could stop. We could partially stop gun violence and like all the shootings that's going around because like it's not the video game's fault. Like, what do you think? Minecraft is that violent? No, I literally in Minecraft I could just build. I can go mining. I can find a bunch of stuff. I can build a farm. I could play peacefully or I could play aggressively, which means I could just like, you know, I don't know, just slaughter animals. That's about it. It's not people. Like, we eat animals every day, and this is just virtual, so you don't really feel bad about it. But people say that the violent ones, like Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, and some other like shooting games, they're the reason. No, that's not the reason. I've never once felt a violent tendency while playing Call of Duty, freaking Grand Theft Auto. I play Grand Theft Auto all the time. I don't even feel violent. Like, that's the thing. Like, as like a person who plays video games myself, like I've never once had like any violent tendency to act out on somebody because I just shot somebody in a video game. That's not how that works. All right. And like mental health is like the most like concerned thing that like, well, it's not really like most concerned about. It's like the most focused on because everyone talks about it. Like, oh, I'm depressed. Like, oh, I got something going on. Like, maybe, just maybe, if we tried to work on that with some people, then like I feel like it would lessen. And putting more strict gun laws would help not like would help people who are unstable like mentally, so they couldn't get guns. Like Kentucky, they didn't allow that law. I don't know why. That was a stupid call, honestly. Like, you should at least do a background check on somebody. I know you gotta do that on a gun because my ex girlfriend, her dad worked at a gun shop, and I was there most of the time helping out, you know, and they do a bunch of background checks, make sure like no one's suspicious of buying any guns. But at the same time, like I could see that like they may not have a medical record, and you never know. Like, you never know when the next shooting's gonna happen. But don't blame the video game's fault. Like, I'm pretty sure like no one has ever felt violent over a video game besides for when you die. That's the most annoying thing about a video game. But you rage, obviously. It's not really like something to take out on other people. Like when you play a video game though. Like, oh sorry. But it's not like violent. They don't make you violent. When you die you get angry. Overall, video games don't even make you violent. Like, and then with the shootings, they're trying to say that the people that have shot up all these places, like they're trying to blame that on violent video games. 6 to 8 hours a day in front of a TV screen will make you violent, but that makes no sense. That's the thing. Like, games don't make you violent. it's like how you choose to act on other people with like your thoughts, and it's your decision whether or not if you want to like mess up your whole life because like you just I don't know the motive exactly behind all the shootings. I don't mean to offend some of you. Whatever I'm saying, I'm just like going off what's in my head right now because like it doesn't make any sense. Video games don't make you violent. Like Minecraft doesn't make you violent. Grand Theft Auto does not make you violent. Let's see who else. Call of Duty, not violent. Well, it's a violent game, but it does not make you violent. It's just the military. That's all Call of Duty is. It's about war, and we've been facing war for like a long time. Like, who knows? Like the people that who killed a bunch of people, PTSD. That's a thing. Like it happens. Like we've been going for war since like America was founded, basically. Civil War. We had war with the Indians. Then World War II. Millions of Jews died in Germany. Like war has been around all over the place, and there's nothing that we can do about it to make it inevitable. So, violence will always be in society, whether all these news reporters like they like it or not. It's always going to be a part of this society. All right, and they're trying to blame it on video games because like. I guess they don't want people playing as much. They just want people outside. But you can't stop somebody from doing what they love. Like, hell, I can even play video games for like at least 10 hours a day and I still won't be bored. Eventually, when it hits the 11th hour or 12th hour, I'll get bored. I'll do something else. But, oh God. Sorry about that. But, it's not the video games that make you violent. It's what you decide to do and how you act out your actions out in public. So, I guess the people who did do the shootings, they weren't mentally right. Like, we can honestly see that if you're not mentally right, you can, like, do something that causes harm to other people. Like, you can, like, look up a bunch of stories about mental health, and then you'll find, like, one story about, like, video games, how they make you violent. They don't make you violent, alright? I haven't felt violent ever since I've been playing Grand Theft Auto. I haven't felt violent since I played Call of Duty, or any other shooting game. They're trying to say Fortnite also makes you violent. Like, I don't like Fortnite. I hate it. But I can guarantee that game does not make you violent. Alright? The game's like a kid game. Isn't it? Like it's animated. There's nothing violent about that. You just shoot people like a battle royale game should be. But I don't know. This is just my opinion about the whole matter. Like video games don't make you violent. It's the mental health and how we need more strict gun laws. So yeah, this is why we need to get people help so we can lessen these shootings because. I know we can't like completely stop it, but we can make it to where it declines. Cause like there's countries out there like Iraq that like have terrorists. Yeah, they got terrorists. They got shootings all the time over there, basically. And the kids in their schools are probably afraid like a terrorist is gonna come in. So we got way more problems in other countries than we have in America. And these countries probably don't even have video games. Like these third world countries are probably still living in mud huts. I don't mean to offend any of my viewers that are in a third world country, but like it's stupid here. Like third world countries that go into war all the time. They didn't act that out because of the video game. No, it's because they want power. They strive for the power that they want to take over, and they act out upon it. So. Anyways, this was just my opinion, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little what I've got going on in my head about this whole situation with the shootings. I'm deeply sorry for anyone that has lost someone in the shootings, especially in El Paso and Ohio. I hope anyone out there will be able to heal from this. They may not, but I pay my respects to all the victims. And yeah, it's a terrible time, but video games are not the reason. And I think that we need more strict laws about gun control and about our mental health as citizens. So, yeah. My deepest regards for all the victims, and see you guys later.